Hi, Collective. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self love and growth. Hi, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. So, welcome back, you guys, for Shadow Work Tuesday, part two. This is our thread spread where we talk about, healing, closure, soul lessons, right? I will also give you guys some advice from the Repair, the Evolution, and Growth Oracle as well this go round. I will also pull messages from cosmic energy, basically to help illuminate your path with some universal wisdom, right? And then at the end, I will get you your Wisdom of the Shadow Oracle message to close this out. All right, you guys. So, what are the most important healing, closure, and soul lessons needed for the collective? Welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. You guys are amazing. The fact that you are here and that you are planning to watch this message through tells me that you have decided that you want to improve in some aspect of your life, whatever that may be. Just know that I commend you for choosing to grow, heal, evolve. And you are always welcome here without judgment and with so much love and support. All the incoming followers and subscribers, welcome in. I'm glad that you found the Soul Tribe. Make sure you hit the subscription bell, you select the arrow and select all so you don't miss any of the other messages that I do post on a daily. All right, you guys. What are the most important messages? All right, this is the general energy. Overcoming self-doubt. So some of you guys are, what I'm feeling, actually having progress when it comes to this. I feel like you are actually finding more confidence within self, which is a beautiful energy to be in, especially when you've had a lot of self-doubt, right? But I feel like because some of you guys are coming into who you are trusting in your path. I feel like you are doing this very thing. You are overcoming self doubt. Self doubt clouds your vision. So I feel like you are now trusting in your own abilities and you are taking leaps of faith. And your future self is going to thank you. So good job, collective. I am glad that you are gaining strength, confidence. And I feel like it is because you've conquered and overcome so many challenges this past year, especially. This has probably been a battle for a lot of you guys for the last few years. But I feel like you are starting to truly see and trust that you have been supported in your efforts. So you are starting to gain confidence because of your own resilience. And that is such a beautiful thing. It is no small thing either. So if you have overcome your own self-doubt, congratulations, collective. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. If you are still struggling with this, I think as you learn to trust in your own abilities, as you start to see the results of your resilience, that fear, that self-doubt that you impose upon yourself will start to fade. This is also a message about not allowing outside voices, external noise, make you feel self-doubt. See, this is about how you feel about you. This is you versus you, not you versus everyone else around you, collective, right? All right. The next, okay. Align with your higher path, okay? The more you align with your soul's truth, the less resistance you'll face. Flow with purpose, not pressure. So again, this is about you versus you, collective, not you versus everybody else and their opinions that don't really matter at the end of the day because they're not going to help you find your path, right? This is about you versus you right now. And I feel like again, as you continue to overcome the challenges, and you're not going to be successful all the time. Some of them are going to be way harder than others, but I feel like as long as you continue to be resilient, you continue to put in the effort, collective, you will really truly start to find that ebb and that flow. You will start to stop resisting the direction you're supposed to go in. See, the direction that you're supposed to go in, it doesn't cause resistance. It allows, it flows, it attracts. So this is how you will be able to recognize when you are on the right path, okay? They're the most important messages for the collective right now, okay? Yeah, break your self-limiting beliefs. The only limits are the ones that you impose on yourself. Like I said, people are going to always have their opinions. They're going to have opinions until kingdom come. This is about you believing in your own potential. Your own potential and what you believe to be true about you has nothing to do with others feel about you. That's fine to have people who support you and your goals, but do you support you and your goals? Do you believe that you can truly achieve what you set out to achieve? The only limits are the ones you impose. Break free from outdated beliefs and unlock your true potential. Get rid of this glass ceiling that keeps you from sprouting to be the full, beautiful flower, tree that you're supposed to by saying, oh, it's too late. Some of you guys may fear that you're older and you may not have any time to truly accomplish your heart's desire. I'm going to keep it PG and say BS. Oh, that you're not good enough. By whose definition? Or no one cares. And who told you that? So the first thing is to overcome your own self-doubt. The second thing is to stop listening to other people's self-doubt about you and your own potential, because I'm pretty sure they don't wake up and put your shoes on every day and go through life every day dealing with the same challenges that you overcome. So this is about you, collective, trusting in you and your own abilities, and stop limiting yourself based on others' opinions. I won't stop saying it. Others' opinions don't matter. The most important opinion besides the Most High God is your own opinion of you. Yeah, heal the attachment wound. Yes, exactly. Heal that attachment wound. Your worth is not tied to being needed by other people. Let go of proving your value and just be yourself. Release the resentment loop. Resentment isn't power, it's poison. Stop replaying the story. You're free to choose peace. Just like in Shadow Work Part 1, that divine lesson about feeding into the chaos and the conflict. It can't be chaos and conflict if nobody's contributing their energy to it, if there's no fuel to keep the fire going. You have a choice every day to choose peace, peace of mind. But some people are addicted to the conflict and the chaos and the drama. Some people feel that it's necessary in order to feel love, that someone has to be dramatic or be jealous or act out of control, and that's supposed to be love. No, it's not. It's just chaos and drama. Step into divine timing. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Trust the delays. Delays do not mean denial. Sometimes delays are aligning you on your true path. What's meant for you will always be meant for you, collective. Understand soulmate lessons. Soulmates can teach us. Embrace the lessons they bring, even if they're hard to swallow. Soulmate lessons become mirrors. They usually trigger you to heal because they show you another side of you. But they're nothing to hold on to resentment about. I feel most of the time soulmate connections, they are filled with a level of love, but it's usually not the type of love that people expect. Sometimes when you call someone your soulmate, or as people say, twin flame, but not everybody is on that type of journey. But these type of connections, especially if they are karmic connections, are there to teach you lessons about you. They are meant to trigger you to go into healing something that you've ignored about yourself or that you didn't even realize about you. So they serve a purpose. Break free from emotional dependence. A lot of people are very emotional dependent on other people. And it's because of the self-doubt, the lack of confidence, the insecurities. And a lot of people have been manipulated into having feelings of self-doubt, insecurities, and they don't even realize it because most of the time it comes from the people who are closest to us, who were supposed to love us and teach us about what love is. But when you grow up in a household and love is manipulation, control, you learn to become emotionally dependent on those people making you feel like you are worthy based on what you can give them or provide, not just based on who you are. True independence comes from within. Free yourself from emotional reliance on others. Because if your emotional well-being is based on others being in control of it, most of the time it's not going to be in the right hands, and they're going to use it to their advantage, to manipulate you, to control you, to make you feel that you need them in order to feel valuable. Rebuild imbalanced relations. Number one, with yourself. Number one, you need to balance the scales with self first. If the scales are tipped, it's time to restore balance, step forward, and create harmony in your relationship with yourself. This is called self-esteem. Cat Williams said it best on his stand-up. It's esteem of the self. So it becomes a question of why we allow others to make us feel a certain way about ourselves. Let go of judgment. I like this one. Judging others only keeps you stuck in the past. Embrace compassion and release judgment. A lot of people have a hard time doing that. It's interesting how easy it is for people to judge others when they haven't even looked within themselves and worked on healing themselves. So it's interesting how people feel that their opinion holds so much weight when they haven't even faced themselves, their own fears, their own insecurities. Trust the path ahead and cultivate courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the ability to move forward despite it. So trust your path, Trust in the unfolding of your life. Every step is part of your journey to becoming who you're meant to be, collective. Okay. Let's get you some advice from the Repair, Evolution, Growth Oracle for healing. What are the most important messages, Spirit, for the collective? What are the most important messages right now for the collective, Spirit? Inflexible. Change. You or the person involved are set in ways that are impeding growth. So some of you guys are stubborn, or you are dealing with someone who is very stubborn, who is stuck in their ways, who is inflexible, who does not like change. Be more open-minded and see the other person's point of view to expand your perspective in a healthy, oftentimes being too rigid masks the problem that causes imbalance and unrest. Flexibility is needed to create flow. So sometimes you need to look at another person's point of view in order to expand your perspective in a healthy way. It doesn't mean that you have to drop all of your own beliefs, your own knowledge, but it does mean that you need to allow yourself to be flexible, to allow yourself to see people not just from your point of view, because your point of view is not the only one that matters. You cannot fit everybody into your point of view size box. Nature therapy, grounded. Your soul loves to connect and be one with nature. A beautiful healing takes place when you ground and center yourself with the earth. Being in nature has a way to restore what has been lost and brings you back to your center. So some of you guys need to spend time in nature, more time in nature, more time outside. Fun and adventure, joy. It's time to play and get reacquainted with your childlike self. Open up to your sense of adventure and fantasy. You've been way too serious and moving through the motions. Snap out of it and have some fun. So some of you guys need to get out and have a good time. Leadership, forefront. You have the opportunity to take the lead. It may be in work, personal, or family situations. You have the wisdom and knowledge to do what is best at this time. No more playing it safe and blending in with the pack. Shine your light and speak your truth. So it's time for some of you guys to step up, become a leader in a family dynamic, maybe that needs some healing. Even just being a leader within self. Yep, taking the leap, finding your courage. You have to let go of something good to get something great. Taking the leap into the unknown can be scary, but you are being called to have faith in yourself and the universe at this time. If you want to experience the next level of success, you cannot stay comfortable. You have to enjoy the journey. You have to trust the path. You have to cultivate the courage. You have to become the leader in your own life, collective, sometimes, and make sure that you are not stuck in a mindset that is inflexible, that is unable to obtain new information and new perspectives in order to understand what's happening around you. You have to find joy and adventure in the journey. Reconnect with nature, rediscover who you are, because I guarantee you that child, that beautiful child, that childlike nature that still lives within you, that you may miss sometimes because life has seemed so serious lately, that you haven't had a moment to smile or to laugh or found joy. It is time to step up and reclaim your leadership position within self, first and foremost. But if this is pertaining to family, romance, work. It's time to do that too. And you can. What are some encouraging messages from cosmic energy that you need at this time? What are the most important messages from the universe, the collective needs at this time? Determination, yes. Face challenges with determination and you can achieve anything. You need collaboration. Collaboration achieves greater goals. Awareness, yep, maintain awareness. Be present in every moment. Gratitude, yes, gratitude. Be grateful for every moment. Keep a heart of gratitude, collective. Big or small, I don't care what it is. Be grateful. Every time you get to open your eyes and wake up in the morning and take that first breath, say what you are grateful for, how grateful you are just to have another chance at life. Give me a few more, please. Intuition, yes, use your intuition. Listen to yourself, it never lies. Trust your intuition. There you go. Trust the universe and have understanding. How it landed on inflexible and change. Understanding is the key to deep connections. Maybe having a rigid mindset is keeping you from having deeper connections. It's keeping you from having things in your life to inspire you, to bring you back into balance and happiness. All right. Let me get you your wisdom of the shadow to close this out. Spirit, what's the most important shadow message? Oh, Spirit, you are hilarious. Change. Somebody's life needs to change, or you need to work on changing your perspective. But let's see what this says. That was very clear. Okay. Change is the message. Got it. Let's see what your advice is. I embrace change as opportunity. I welcome the mystery and change with the tide. Portal of uncertainty, entering into the unknown, seeing the mystery, headfirst into the sun, ripples and swirls, spinning, beckoning, shifting, changing, and yielding, lava, water, and where they meet, flowing with it, allowing it to be. Change challenges us to consider our attachments, control, desire, fear, uncertainty, confusion, curiosity, responsibility, and resilience. Life is consistently changing, moving, and flowing around us in both expected and unexpected ways. Sometimes we can have a strong desire to keep things as they are just because we fear the unknown or what may come. Change brings new life, new possibilities, and new openings. How do we meet change? Are we so set in our ways, our comfort, our discomfort, our stubbornness, and what we already know that we aren't willing to grow, be wrong, make mistakes, be human, learn, and meet change head on? Are we so mutable, ever changing, flowing, shifting, that we forget to take root and allow ourselves stability? When life changes within us or around us, we have an opportunity to adapt and lean into our resilience, or an opportunity to collapse into the crippling attachment to what we desire something to be. We can resist change or meet it and flow. Change is the only constant, and yet there is a part of you that is steady and present through every change. Consider holding an essence of curiosity and sinking into the mystery. Think about ways you have adapted to change in the past. What are you afraid of that keeps you from welcoming change? What changes have you held yourself back from making? What changes can you embrace as new opportunities? Change is the only constant. Collective. And as you grow, as you heal, as you dive deeper into who you are, inevitably, your life is going to change. It is supposed to, the path is supposed to grow and evolve with you. You cannot stay on the same trajectory when you are growing and healing, as you are cultivating courage, as you are taking leaps of faith, as you are finding new collaborations, as you are trusting in the universe, as you become inspired. Your heart will start to open. You will start to see beautiful things, more opportunities. It will bring a different level of understanding of life and your purpose. So you have a choice. You can resist change or you can flow with it. All right, collective. Thank you for being here with me again for Shadow Work Part 2. I always pray the messages are useful, purposeful, bring you some clarity and encouragement for you to find your own courage. Thank you for being here. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, you guys, bye.